Hello, dearies. Welcome back to Meghan and Harry Tales, your go-to spot for the real story behind the headlines about the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Today, we're diving into some fresh rumours that have been making the rounds about Meghan Markle's past, specifically some speculation about an alleged secret first marriage before her well-known marriage to Trevor Engelson. Now, these kinds of stories tend to pop up every now and then, and as always, it's important to separate fact from fiction. So let's unpack what's really going on and why these rumours shouldn't distract us from the amazing work Meghan and Harry are doing right now. In the world of public figures, whispers often travel faster than truth. Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, has certainly experienced this. Her life has been under a microscope for years now. Many stories have circulated about her past. Some are true, some are twisted, and some seem to be pure invention. One persistent rumour is that of an alleged secret first marriage. This was supposedly before her known marriage to Trevor Engelson. It's a tale that surfaces now and then, often in less reputable corners of the internet. It feeds a certain narrative, one that some seem eager to believe regardless of evidence. The purpose of this exploration is not to give new life to unfounded claims. Instead, it is to understand why such stories emerge and persist. We aim to separate the noise from the facts. It is important to look at the context surrounding Meghan. She has faced unprecedented media attention. This attention has often been negative and at times deeply intrusive. Understanding this environment is key. It helps us see how rumours can take root and spread. We must approach these topics with a critical eye. We need to question the motives behind such stories. This particular rumour about a secret marriage is vague on details. That is often the case with such tales. They lack specific dates, names, or verifiable proof, yet they capture the imagination of some. They offer a tantalising what-if scenario. For those who follow Meghan's journey, it is crucial to seek out credible information. The rumours about Meghan Markle's supposed secret first marriage are quite nebulous. They often lack the kind of concrete details that would allow for easy verification or debunking. Typically, these stories suggest that long before she met Trevor Engelson, Meghan had entered into another earlier union. The identity of this alleged first husband is rarely, if ever, named with any consistency or credibility. This lack of specific information is a hallmark of many unsubstantiated claims. It makes the story difficult to pin down, yet easy to repeat. These whispers tend to circulate primarily on social media platforms and certain blogs. They are often amplified by accounts that show a consistent pattern of negative commentary towards Meghan. The narrative usually implies a hidden past, a secret kept from the public, and perhaps even from Prince Harry. This insinuation of secrecy aims to cast doubt on her character and transparency. The question then becomes, why do these rumours about Meghan Markle persist? A significant factor is the relentless media scrutiny she has faced. From the moment her relationship with Prince Harry became public, she was thrust into an intense global spotlight. This spotlight has often been harsh and unforgiving. Every aspect of her life, past and present, has been dissected and analysed. This creates fertile ground for speculation and gossip. When there is a constant demand for new stories, even old, unproven claims can be revived and presented as fresh intrigue. Furthermore, Meghan represents a departure from tradition in many ways. Her background as an American actress, her biracial heritage, and her outspoken nature challenged conventional expectations of a royal spouse. This made her a target for certain sections of the media and public who were resistant to change. For these groups, negative stories, whether true or false, serve to reinforce pre-existing biases. Section 4. Meghan's path, from Hollywood dreams to global scrutiny. To understand the context of these rumours, it is helpful to look at Meghan's journey. Before she became the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle was a successful actress. She was best known for her role as Rachel Zane in the popular legal drama Suits. She had worked hard for years to build her career in a competitive industry. She was also known for her lifestyle blog, The Tig, and her humanitarian work. Her life, while in the public eye to some extent, was vastly different from the intense global scrutiny that would later define her existence. She had a degree of control over her narrative. When her relationship with Prince Harry was revealed, everything changed. Suddenly, she was one of the most talked about women in the world. The media attention was overwhelming and often intrusive. Every detail of her past was unearthed, examined, and often sensationalized. Friends, former colleagues, and estranged family members were sought out for comments. This created a whirlwind of stories, some accurate, many distorted. The narrative was no longer solely hers to shape, it was being crafted and often twisted by countless external voices with varying agendas. Section 5. A New Dawn. Meghan's current triumphs and ventures. Despite the persistent noise from certain quarters, Meghan Markle has forged ahead. She is building a life focused on her family and her passions. Since stepping back as a senior working royal, she and Prince Harry have embarked on several significant ventures. Their Archewell Foundation is at the heart of their efforts. It aims to drive systemic cultural change and uplift communities. This work reflects their shared commitment to service. It demonstrates a desire to make a tangible, positive impact on the world, far from the constraints they once faced. Meghan has also re-engaged with her creative talents. She launched the successful podcast Archetypes, which explores the labels that try to hold women back. The podcast has featured insightful conversations with prominent women. It has been widely praised for its thoughtful approach and engaging content. This venture allows Meghan to use her voice directly. She can shape her own narrative and connect with a global audience on her own terms. It is a powerful example of her reclaiming her agency and pursuing projects that align with her values and interests. Beyond these major projects, Meghan continues to advocate for causes she cares about. Section 6. The Irrelevance of Shadows, focusing on present substance. When we consider Meghan Markle's current work and impact, the rumours of an alleged secret marriage from long ago seem increasingly irrelevant, even if such a youthful, undocumented event had occurred, and there is no credible evidence to suggest it did. What bearing would it truly have on her life today? She is now a mother, a philanthropist, a global advocate, and a creative professional. Her identity is defined by her present actions and future aspirations, not by unproven whispers about a distant past that predates her public life as we know it. The insistence on dredging up such claims often appears to be an attempt to distract. It aims to detract from her current achievements and her positive influence. It seeks to cast a shadow where there is now light and purposeful action. Focusing on such outdated and unsubstantiated gossip does a disservice to the important conversations Meghan is trying to foster. Section 7. Conclusion. Choosing facts over fiction, progress over past whispers. In the final analysis, the alleged secret first marriage of Meghan Markle remains firmly in the realm of fiction. It is a rumour that has persisted not because of any factual basis, but due to a confluence of intense media interest, pre-existing biases, and the nature of online information dissemination. There has never been any credible evidence to support this claim. Instead, it serves as an example of the kind of speculative narratives that can attach themselves to public figures, particularly those who challenge norms or face intense scrutiny, as Meghan undoubtedly has throughout her public life. It is far more constructive and enlightening to focus on Meghan's actual, documented journey. This includes her successful acting career, her transition into royal life, and her current path as a global advocate and creative force alongside Prince Harry. Her work with the Archewell Foundation, her impactful Archetypes podcast, and her ongoing commitment to various social causes provide ample material for understanding her values and her vision. These are the realities that define her, not the phantom tales spun from speculation and a desire to create controversy where none truly exists. The insistence on revisiting such unfounded rumours ultimately says more about the media landscape and public appetite for gossip than it does about Meghan herself. So, with all this in mind, why should we care about unverified rumours from years ago? Because the real story isn't about who Meghan may or may not have been married to before. It's about who she is now and what she's doing with her platform. The tabloid headlines may try to distract us with gossip, but the Sussexes are focused on real issues: mental health, racial justice, climate change, and building a legacy that's theirs alone. It's a reminder to all of us: don't get caught up in the noise. Look deeper and see the truth behind the headlines. Thanks so much for listening to Meghan and Harry Tales. If you want to hear more honest conversations about the Sussexes and their journey, be sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with friends who want the real story too. Until next time, this is Adrian signing off. Stay informed and stay kind.